Gypsy Rose Blanchard, the woman whose life story has captivated true crime enthusiasts and sparked endless debates on autonomy, abuse and redemption, has once again stepped into the spotlight with a gesture that's as personal as it is empowering. In a candid reveal that blended vulnerability with defiance, Gypsy unveiled her natural hair to the world, all while explaining her intentional choice to incorporate wigs into her evolving look. This wasn't a mere vanity update, it was a profound statement on self-ownership, a chapter in her ongoing narrative of shedding the shadows of her past to embrace the multifaceted woman she's becoming. To understand the depth of this moment, one must rewind to the harrowing backdrop of Gypsy's life, a tale that's been dissected in documentaries, podcasts, and Hulu's gripping miniseries The Act. Born into a web of Munchausen syndrome by proxy orchestrated by her mother, Dee, Gypsy's childhood was a prison of fabricated illnesses and forced dependencies. Shaved head to feign chemotherapy side effects, wheelchair-bound despite full mobility, her body was never truly her own. Even after the unthinkable events of 2015, when Gypsy with her then-boyfriend, sought escape through matricide, the scars lingered. Prison, where she served 8 years, became an unlikely crucible for introspection, a space where she began reclaiming fragments of identity long denied. Upon her release in December 2023, Gypsy emerged not as a villain or victim, but as a survivor determined to author her future. Enter the hair reveal. In a social media post that garnered millions of views, Gypsy parted the curtain on her unadorned locks, soft, wavy, and distinctly her own. No longer the straight, styled extensions that had become synonymous with her post-prison public image, this was raw authenticity. Yet she didn't discard wigs entirely, instead she framed them as allies in her journey. "I've decided to temporarily wear wigs while giving fans a peek at my natural hair," she shared, her tone laced with the quiet confidence of someone who's learned to trust her instincts. This decision stems from a place of experimentation and healing. Wigs, for Gypsy, aren't deception but tools, versatile shields that allow her to navigate the public's gaze on her terms. One day, a sleek bob for a podcast appearance, the next, loose curls for a family outing. They offer fluidity, a way to play with femininity without the permanence that once felt suffocating under her mother's control. Delving deeper, Gypsy's choice reflects a broader reclamation of bodily agency. In her youth, hair was a battleground, shaved bald to perpetuate the illusion of illness, then grown out under duress to fit narratives not her own. Post-incarceration, wigs became a practical pivot, sourced affordably and styled to project poise during her high-profile engagements, like her memoir My Time to Stand or advocacy work for abuse survivors. But now, showing her natural texture is an act of radical transparency. "It's about feeling comfortable in my skin, literally from the roots up," she might say, echoing sentiments from interviews where she's discussed therapy's role in untangling decades of manipulation. Her natural hair, with its subtle highlights and effortless volume, symbolizes growth, literal and metaphorical. It's the hair of a woman who's attended red carpet events, navigated tabloid frenzy, and built a marriage with Ryan Anderson, divorced in 2024, but a chapter of lessons learned, all while honoring her evolving self. This duality, wigs for versatility, natural for intimacy, mirrors Gypsy's life philosophy, balance between protection and exposure. Fans have flooded her comments with support, sharing their own wig journeys from alopecia warriors to chemo survivors. It's a community-building moment, turning a personal update into a beacon for those who felt policed in their presentation. Gypsy's openness demystifies the perfect post-prison glow-up, revealing the trial and error behind it. She's candid about the insecurities, the fear of judgment, the echoes of her mother's voice critiquing every strand. Yet, therapy and self-reflection have armed her with rebuttals. "Wigs let me feel fierce when I need to, but my natural hair reminds me I'm enough as is," she explained in a follow-up clip, her smile a quiet victory. Expanding on this, Gypsy's story intersects with cultural conversations around hair as identity. From Black women's natural hair movements to the wig renaissance in drag culture, hair is politics, history, and heart. For Gypsy, it's also survival gear. During her imprisonment at Missouri's Chillicothe Correctional Center, limited access to styling tools meant ingenuity, braids twisted by hand, conditioners bartered like currency. Emerging into a world of viral selfies and brand deals, wigs offered camouflage amid the chaos of parole conditions and media scrutiny. Brands like Maven have even collaborated, sending custom pieces that blend seamlessly, allowing her to attend events like CrimeCon with effortless elegance. But the natural reveal? That's for her inner circle and loyal followers, a trust fall into authenticity.